this what I was gonna? Hey, how is any of this what I was gonna say? What's up, deadheads?
¿Qué onda, vatos locos?
Que no tengo Honda. Tengo Dodge.
Dosh, the question, eh?
Oh, if you can't dodge it, ram it. Well,
Oh, Bill Ramsey. Oh, no, Bill Ramsey. What's her name? Bill
y-
something. Ramsey Bill.
it'll probably be Bill. You know what they say? May the 29th be with you.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Ah, no.
Knock,
Like,
knock, knock, knock. Let's sandwich.
if you, first of all, what? But second of all, you didn't watch the fucking thing we were supposed to review for you to not know what I'm talking about with that.
Not really.
Good lord.
It's all right. We'll catch up to speed right now.
Man, this show is calidad.
Who
So,
are we?
El Hiromano and Pinche
Oh,
Zombie.
es el pinche zombie. Bienvenidos al programa.
Yo.
El programa de El Gitano y el de este. ¿Dónde está el pinche intro? Intro.
Check it out. We on the scene with the dopest review show you ever seen. We got a hitman and a zombie. Best believe, bringing you the heat. It's about to get crazy. The hitman and the undead coming at you live.
All right, that's enough.
Hey, do you think Jay was the leader of the Z Fighters?
¿Quién?
He shows up to the cell games like, bring him out, woo!
Oh. Be bumping in his 20 foes. 20 foes. That's how all my
And then,
pioneer
people will
rolls.
come through with the hard drip. Like, yeah, we see the fit. Yeah.
They'll be all chained out. Chain it out.
This is what I bought with my babysitting money, Goku.
Fucking Piccolo, man.
Do I ball hard or what?
Oh no, his drip is over 900. Oh, 9,000. My bad.
A number with a 9 in it.
Oh, fucking.
Wow.
I know. I'm going to get slapped. No,
My
why?
scatter is malfunctioning.
In the manga, it says 900. So,
It says 9 yen.
90. Or
That's
is
how
it?
much it cost.
They have zennies, right? We have tennies?
Hey, I mean, weren't the Saiyans also slavers? Probably. The dark side, they don't want you to know about.
We should do a documentary on the Saiyans. Super Saiyan.
No, so I wrote a lot. You know, I wrote this shit when I'm so tired, and I'm actually Moss tired right now.
You know, this is Spanglish right now, bro.
Andy's toys could die, and he would have no way of knowing this.
Damn, when
He would he would just pick up Buzz's lifeless body and wave it around and be like, "Hi, I'm Buzz, to infinity," and then Woody would just be fighting for his life, trying not to cry.
Make it
There's a
stop.
snake in my boots, and Buzz is just there, just like X's.
That should be sick.
And before you internet nerds comment, nobody will, whatever.
No,
that would be
nobody,
cool
whatever.
though, because you know.
Don't worry, we'll trim this clip and make sure it goes viral, like a viral infection.
So before anybody comments with the, well, they can't really die because they're just alive with souls inside there, then that would eliminate any risk in any drama or any intrigue in all of the movies, because all of their near-death experiences meant jack shit. All right,
You just opened a can of worms that I never thought of until now.
I'm you know,
The
I
soul thing?
considered all the options here, and
So
I
you're
thought
telling me they went
it could
around?
work.
They went around fucking what the Chucky's amulet, stealing kids' souls or whatever.
There's something there.
My God, give me the power up, beg of you.
I'm just saying.
Shit.
All of their like, buddy, Buzz. What a buddy. Buzz and Woody. Anyway, all they're like,
Buzz and
oh, we're gonna
Wood.
fall off this car and die. Like that would have meant nothing. Okay.
I got the chills thinking about it.
Yeah.
Get the buzz going.
We deep. We
You
catching
got
that buzz.
you got a buzz and you got a Woody at the same time. A buzzing Woody.
Wasn't he the second man on the moon, Buzz Aldrich?
He's always buzzing around.
And then the other guy was who? The blues singer. What a wonderful.
My fourth grade, my kid won't. I mean, me as a fourth grader will know this answer. But I have no fucking idea. Like that girl said who went in space. Have you been in space?
Who? Katy Perry?
Have you been in space?
Man, that's how you know. That's the canary in the coal mine. If Katy Perry and her pet human sharks are flying off to Mars, like, just saying. She's a terrible person, dude. She evicted a bunch of nuns. Fuck her. Jeez.
Because she saw the movie, that's why, the nuns. So she got scared. She's like, you, bye-bye.
She was like, girl, how many people like you? None.
Sheesh. Just like us.
Whatever, we got more viewers than The Last of Us after Joel died.
Joel. ¿Por qué Joel? I'm like, again, I was had it in the Spanish and it was calling him Joel. Joel, ¿por qué?
No, that's a region in Pokemon's.
I thought it was the Hoto League.
That's a Christmas movie about escorts in the North Pole. The first Joel.
There's a region in Pokemon and it was like, hey, wow. Ash, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Yeah, we're in the Hoto League.
Man, I've said that before. It's funny. All right. So speaking of The Last of Us and Joel, we're talking about the last of the season 2.
Nothing happens.
It's been a ride. It's been a journey. Man, it really did. Like, it felt like 5 minutes.
Just keep pointing. That's it.
I talked to somebody and they were like, yeah, this one it was all action packed and it just flew by. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to be in the moment and conscious of the time passing, and maybe it won't feel like that for me. But like it totally did.
This was the whole episode.
Dude. Was Jesse was he with those Girl Scouts on that airplane in the first season of Family Guy when he talks to death and he has to kill everyone in the plane? And the little Girl Scouts are like, we like being alive. Was Jesse there too? Like, I can't wait to be a dad. Yeah, shove it down our throats more that you're going to die.
Not only that, when Jesse said, I'm going to be a dad, Ellie's like, no, I'm going to be the dad.
He said, I can't wait to be a father. And that's different because
I'm going to be the father.
Then Yondu shows up and he might be your father, boy, but I'm your daddy.
Oh my god. Oh no,
but he ain't your daddy.
Ain't your daddy. I'm gonna be the daddy to this bastard son.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Sheesh. What's his name? Fucking when he started whistling with his arrow. Where the fucking liquors were, man? They were what? They got fucking priced out or what? Over budget or what?
Yeah, they used the whole budget on that. Like the first episode, the second one. Good lord.
They used up their liquor. I mean, their fucking clicker fucking budget on the second episode.
Exactly. You know what? Actually, I said something similar too. I said there were not any clickers in this episode. Were there any clickers in this episode? And I want to do a breakdown on clickers.
Here we go.
Here we go. True facts about the clicker.
How you think? I can't do it. There we go.
Bitey McMushmouth. These no fun guys began their outbreak in 2003, South America, when somebody brought the wrong mushrooms to the party. They were nowhere to be seen because the real clickers were the enemies we made along the way.
They probably saw the Joker people killing people, gutting them. They're like, yeah, we don't want none of that. So they fucking booked it. They're
We
like,
don't
yeah,
want that smoke.
we don't want that smoke. Fucking how useless is Ellie, bro? 5 seconds. All right, let's start in the beginning. It starts out with Dama, giving birth to an arrow. Just push. I'm gonna push it out. Just do it.
This is
Here
good
it comes.
practice. He's like, here, have a shot. And she's like, no, I don't want it. And he's like, drink it. And she's like, no. And he's like, you know what? Look, I know you're pregnant, but biologically, it is perfectly safe and reasonable and sound to take 2 ounces of liquor at least. It's okay. In fact, the stress and strain of physical exertion and immense pain could probably harm the baby further than a little bit of liquor. That's what Jessie said. And she was like, no. And then
She took off her coin, the sobriety coin. She's like, I've been 40 days. I can't have another drink. It makes me have a lesbo experience.
And then they all got up and held hands in the friendship knot circle, and they did the chant. And you're like, man, whatever. I'm just here because like court order, and I have to hold hands with the guy who doesn't have a hand, and it's just his stub, and it's so awkward. But I at least got the free coffee, so that was cool.
That's the only time you actually go is just for the coffee.
Well, no, I mean the court thing
that's
too, but also the coffee also. Sometimes I still go there just for the coffee.
That'd be funny if Mari fucking pops in. All right, in the case of Diana's baby, Ellie, you are the father. Sorry, Jesse.
No.
Just whip it out.
I knew you had a dick.
Holy shit. So yeah, so they're like, all right, we're gonna do a rendezvous mission. We gotta meet up with Tommy. Coco Power Rangers.
Nah, yeah, because I heard the radio.
And they're like, all right, let's go. We're gonna meet up at the bookstore.
Oh, one little thing I wanted to point out about the radio too is that while they were busy with the arrow removal, which by the way, yeah, push it through, but I think it depends on the type of arrowhead, yeah, or maybe the location.
Remember,
But yeah,
Jesse's the trained doctor. He said, which he's not.
they were talking on the radio, the wolves, and you could hear them say like they're gonna. It's only emergency comms. So they were switching channels and all this other stuff. So that's probably why they were so easily found, because they didn't hear that was happening.
Emergency, calmates.
Mm-hmm.
Ay, wait.
And then we got to see what everybody wanted.
Boobies?
A really long Ellie nude scene. Yeah.
Dude, when they focus the camera on her face, dude. It's like watching fucking MODOK all over again.
I mean, yeah, whatever. I don't know.
It's Buzz Aldrin all over again.
It's just fine, man. She's not. I mean, she acted like there was a lot of range. People were like, yeah, she doesn't have any range because she has the face of Mr. Potato Head.
I've seen better range than a
Mr.
cow field,
Potato
man.
Head has a shit ton of range. He has a lot of range. Have you not seen Toy Story?
He's a Power Ranger.
When one of Andy's toys dies.
Let's go back to that. So yeah, so just tell him like, oh yeah, I made that bitch talk. And she's like, I thought it was gonna be hard, but nah, it was. What is it saying when we do pitch meeting? Oh, now the fucking
super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Fucking love that guy. He doesn't need more publicity, but guys, go check his shit out. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's like, what do you mean? It's like, I thought I was going to have a hard time beating her, but no, I just picked up this big ass lead and broke her ankles.
Well, a few things we took away from her saying that was that she felt remorse in that.
Where is she?
She felt terrible
Where
that
is
it
she?
was so easy. And she told her pretty much that she left her there to turn and to die, like slowly in pain, instead of just putting her out of her misery. And yeah, she got what she had to get.
She was a butterfly. She's like, she's like, what happened? She was choking on the sport. That's cheating though, because she, as soon as she got the spores, she got weakened. Her health bar, you see it. She's like going into the red.
That's all right. She fails the quick time event later at the end of
Where
the
is
day.
she? Where is she? No.
Where is she?
Where is she? No. Okay. Well. Dolphin on wheels. And
Hey, you
then
think
that's where she opens up. She tells them the real reason.
fishing out pennies because they're being discontinued?
Off the fucking fountain?
They're getting rid of pennies out the press. Next year they're done. Like when this current run is out, they're done. So people are probably going to be hoarding them now like crazy.
It'd be a collective item, but then
Yeah.
they have no value, right? No value. Yeah, it was not gonna have no value.
You're gonna do a blind box like, oh, I got a Lincoln. Oh no way! I wanted to do my bathroom floor with pennies. Have you seen that? That shit's so cool. All right, sorry, go on.
Dude, that guy took forever. To badass penny designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, shiny ones and copper ones. So then that's what Ellie tells him what happened, the whole story. Joel went in there and murdered everybody like Rambo. No bullet touched him like a fucking Jedi. Either the training of those soldiers was fucking whack, or Joel was fucking on that Mario Kart fucking, what's it, Power Star, that nobody could touch them.
Well, it's just like in the game. He couldn't shoot when he was carrying Ellie, and still everyone's shooting at him. So, all right.
Anyway, so yeah, so that's what he tells him. She's like, "Oh my god, I made a mistake." You saw the instant regret. She's like, "Wait, this is a revenge story? For another revenge story?" It's like, "Yeah, pretty much."
Yeah.
So Joel killed them. So Abby came for revenge. He kills Joel. Now you want the same revenge she wants. Wow. I think we gotta go home, dog. So they go home. Well, not yet, but that's when they meet in the bookstore, and then they're running, and they're like, they think they've been spotted by the wolves, but actually they found a site, Joker
Scar.
person, a scar. We gotta help them. No, Ellie. This is not our community. I don't know. I understand why they stripped them. So whatever.
I think always.
Yeah,
Just-
Ellie, where you going? I'm gonna save that motherfucker. Do it 6-2. This is not our community. Fuck the community. Fuck the police. That's too
I
funny.
don't know, man, because the scars are brainwashed. Like, why bother? It's just
Look at the hyenas. They were brainwashed by Scar.
so like, I don't know. I mean, this is paralleled by a later scene too, where the opposite is in effect, and then it just like really reasonably reinforces what I just said. But of course, you don't know that until then. But at the same time, the dude's like chanting stuff, and they're always chanting stuff. Like
Please.
she's do rituals. Like
That's crazy, man. There's like type of people actually following stupidity out there. Where's the rest of humanity? It's only Jackson and them. That's it. That's all they have. Where's everybody else? I'm not asking for a spin-off series. No, don't do The Walking Dead. I'm good. I'm just saying. Is that the handful of humanity left?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Seattle and Jackson, where the fucking, that's it. There's only 2 cities.
I mean, especially now that they've introduced the spores, it's not looking like there's any more story.
The spurs. So they continue the story when they look at her and they're just like, all right. And then we hear gunshots in the distance. Or am I overglossing something?
Uh, yeah, no. Then they chase his car, and then he gets captured and killed, and then yeah, then they hear the shots, and the radio were pinned down by a sniper. Oh well, and then they see the painting of the
The wheel
saber.
well? Oh,
And
yeah.
she's like, "What? There's two of them?" Which is, I don't know how it played out in the game at all. So maybe that it's the
It's
case
more
in the
than
game.
one.
But they did mention that when we saw the Seraphites walking in the forest. But they're like, "Yeah, she did." So I guess there can be more than one.
So Ellie says, I gotta go after Abby. The fucking community. Like, I voted no. Remember we called it? We said you probably voted no.
Yeah.
Like, how could you do that? Why? Because you're always looking out for yourself, Ellie, not the community. And that's when she goes up. You always have your own best interest in mind, not everybody else's. I was like, damn. So what? You're good and I'm evil? I'm not the one who was just standing there and let a kid get killed. This is not a war, bro. It's gonna be your war soon.
Wow.
So, and that's where Ellie sees the well on the painting, dude. Those waves. I'd be like, yeah, no.
Yeah. And that was and right before that is when we also saw Isaac strategizing with Lieutenant Park, and they're talking, and he's like, "I really miss Abby," and then she's like, "Yeah, but we got Manny," and he's like, "There's 1,000 Mannys, plenty of Owens out there, and plenty of whatever," and she's like, "What's so special about Abby? Do you like her? Check yes or no." And then she does a little Abby, Manny, and he's like, "No, forget it." Uh,
She's Abby.
Yeah.
How many kids? When are you gonna get married?
So he's like, "Yeah, she
Yeah.
could have been a leader. She's really cool, and she's she can do good origami." Uh, so yeah, we hear that her group branched off, and they're doing their own thing, and that Isaac and gang are planning a big war. So this whole time, Isaac has been bothering me. Looking at him, I know him from something, right? So I looked him up.
From the herpes commercial.
We know him from a lot of stuff. I mainly recognize him from Westworld, which I think I've even only seen like one episode. But I was like, I don't know. It just.
I keep forgetting about that show.
But he also was a very familiar voice to this channel. One that one of us emulated.
Deadpool.
We are the Watchers.
He was a watcher.
He was the Watcher.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
And I hate him even more now.
Yeah, he's been in like so much stuff.
He's so weakling. He had to get saved by Peggy Carter. Fuck out of here.
I don't remember everything, but he's been in a lot of stuff that we've liked too. Like he's a good actor, man. So anyway, yeah, there's that whole jam. We're gonna launch a war. We're gonna invade the island because there's a trifecta perfect storm or something, unusual weather event. Without humans to do it, huh? That
There's the been snowing all the time.
Warming conspirators.
What's it say? They have a ray gun or something that pointed at the grass or whatever to catch it on fire and all that bullshit. The wind machine. They didn't make a movie out of it.
Man, I don't.
With Gerard Butler and shit.
Like those
Perfect Storm or whatever it's called.
Like disaster movies. Any movie with Gerard Butler in it is a disaster movie. But
hey, he was holding it down for a while when Mr. 300 over here. Spotted.
You mean that with an outcome that would tragic? Great Greek tragedy.
What is your profession? To lose.
This is Sparta.
Spartans.
And then
You know this scene when she's like, okay, I see this boat on the dock, but just look at those big ass waves. You don't see like a captain or SpongeBob come like, yeah, no.
SpongeBob, what the fuck? Well, hey, no traffic.
So homegirl's like, all right, I'm gonna take these two guards down, then I'm gonna get on that boat and I'm gonna go kill Abby. And then all of a sudden we see fucking how many spotlights turn on? They're like, oh fuck. That's cool. Everybody's on speedboats and she's over here on a paddle boat. Row, row, row your boat.
Wait, that had an engine. It's also a speedboat. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad.
In fact, I didn't even play the game, but I know that was in the game.
You know that scene where it reminded me when she's in the ocean, the Resident Evil 4 with fucking Leon in the water, same boat, killing the giant ass fish, fucking chasing his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he got knocked over, that's what I thought it was. Dude, that wave, she's like, okay, I'm coming for you, Abby. And she's like, oh, fuck.
And nature's like, nah, I'm coming for you.
So she gets tipped over and then she lands on an island, part of the island. And she's a little kid. She's like, hey, wait, we're good.
And then she hears, Island Boys. And she's like, no.
So they come and tackle her. And then right away, no questions, no nothing, to the noose.
Yeah, now the little girl snitched her out.
You hear the gangster whistle.
Yeah, the ambush.
That's crazy. She got lucky.
And
she got hanged up. She's like, wait.
Yeah, and
I would have peed my pants on purpose to be like, ew, don't touch it.
She went to save the Scar, and then the Scar kid was like, nah, just take her guts. It's like that shows they're that indoctrinated that even their children are like, kill him.
I'm like, you piece of shit, kid. When I get down from here, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna give you a little spanking.
I would have tossed him across the fucking room.
Listen, little girl, you're getting me pretty ticked off.
Reminds me of that Jordan Peele skit. You know what I said? Like, what he said? And she looking like, listen up, bitch.
You said that. All right, so
you said that. Are you sure you said that? It's like, yeah, I said that shit.
So yeah, so the Scars, they're like, oh no, the village, and they're like, oh cool, fuck this chick. All right, run.
Dude, when she falls face plant right in the mush, you hear the.
Yeah, because in reality, they wouldn't have taken 5 seconds to tie the rope to the tree.
Come back for her and use it like a piñata.
No, they scared it. So like, all right, and then she takes off and she makes it to the pier.
Yeah, she runs back to the boat. She's like, and she's, dude, you would have think that there would have been guards or a lot of people there, but no.
What guards? No, they were there on their own. What, you mean on the beach?
Yeah.
No, they were like all of them were storming the village. They couldn't stand behind. I don't know. I guess they weren't worried about their boats.
I thought we'd be more guarded, but no. She walks in there. She's like sneaky. You would think there would have been cameras or something, but no. What do you mean Abby's not here? Blah, blah, blah. That's Maria, right? Maria and...
Mel and Owen.
Owen. All right, listen up, bitches. You're going to point. Where's Abby? If you don't point in the same direction, I'm going to kill y'all.
And then she's like, Downton Abbey on HBO? Ace right here, love. I don't know. I'm trying to do... It's my Cockney accent.
Isn't that a cooking person?
I don't know. Like, I think there's like gratuitous sex in that show, but I've never seen it because it just looks so boring. Besides, I feel like it's like those erotic novels aimed at like midwives that are just bored at home. They like thinly disguise it as boring as shit so that interesting people don't stumble upon it.
You go on it and shit.
Yeah. And then you're like, you get home and you're like, what are you watching, Mom? I'm Downton Abbey, nothing much. Off to bed.
Oh, that boring. That show's boring. Okay, good night.
Chicka-wam, chicka-wam, chicka. What? What is this?
Who put that in my puffies?
Get this smut out of here.
And she rewinds it. Extra slow mo. So yeah, so they point at the mat. They don't. She's like, "All right, I got you." Like, "Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it." And then she tried to get through. That's a quick draw. Like, it's like Wiley. What's it called? Fucking like a Mexican standoff. She's like, "Draw."
Yeah. Kind of ironic that Owen tried to protect Mel by standing in front of her when the reason she died is because he was standing right in front of her.
Please stop! Don't shoot.
Matter of fact, apparently Abby was wherever Ellie was going, so it didn't matter where the fuck they pointed. He didn't have to draw on her at all. Like, whatever.
Hey, if you wait a second, you wait 2 hours, she's gonna show up. They're like, okay. But Owen had to do his stupid shit, you know.
Mhm.
Now he gets one of those smoke holes through his throat.
You got a little
I
pep.
tried squirting cigarettes. I think you could survive. Can you?
What?
The
A
s-
hole in your
smoke-
throat?
The smoking people do it.
Yeah, that's a tracheotomy, but it doesn't go all the way through.
No, that's true. He did a Resident Evil shot. So yeah, so the bullet goes through. I thought it only like nicked her, nectarine her.
No, it hit her carotid.
What are the odds of that? So I thought it got embedded in the locker. I thought she'd be like, "Oh shit, I'm scared," but no, she's like,
Nope. It hit the carotid artery.
"Hey, you're supposed to put your fucking finger
was-
in it."
Foreshadowed by, well, hey, yeah, that's funny because she was a doctor. You think she would have
You
been
know?
able to, yeah, do something to slow it. Sure. And I'm sure they had supplies there because I think that was the whole reason they ended up going there, right?
Yeah, I thought you're supposed to put a tampon there or some shit. That'd been
That's not how it played out. But this was foreshadowed by the arrow removal. Remember when Jesse's like, yeah, I don't want to hit an artery.
damn. You don't want to hit that cargo Audi.
Damn it.
The cargo Audi.
What even? All right.
Hit the Cardo Argery.
Yeah. Yep. That
I
thing.
graduated kindergarten. So yeah, so he falls down and then she's like twitching. She's like, "Do you have an X-Acto knife?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay." I thought she
No.
would say. I thought when she said, "You gotta take it out," that you gotta take out the bullet. I was like, "All right, cool."
No, I only have a Solamente knife. No exacto.
It's a
That's
maybe knife. I have a
Nice.
maybe knife.
That was, I don't know. Yeah, that was really something. Like that was just well acted. Like I really believed Mel. You know, she's like, I don't care what you are, what you did. Just get over here and save this life.
Yeah,
You know, the only knife that Ellie had. You know which one that was, right?
the well.
It was the one that her mom used to cut her own cord.
Well, there you go. Look, she's needed to get bit, and then we get another savior.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Ellie could have bit her. You think Ellie's like a
Ah.
Komodo dragon, like a carrion
Just
eater?
greeting the fucking venom. The clicker. Imagine.
I mean, she's never bitten anyone on the show, so we don't know.
She's like, "Arr."
She could be just asymptomatic. She could be a click. What if she
She's a carrier.
just walks around clicking? She don't even notice.
And then every time the mushroom grows on her back, but Brianna just goes behind, just harvesting it.
Damn, that's actually kind of like, what if there would be
Psychedelic.
generations that were, like semi-conscious. I mean, we've seen kind of human emotions from the clickers that they show fear and stuff like that. There's still a little something in there.
Damn. Go inside the psyche, see it through their eyes, running around.
No, most of them don't have eyes. I guess it depends on the stage they're in.
Just put a
Yeah.
GoPro on them and let them loose. Like,
Wait. I just had a thought. All right, check this out. Okay. Mods, check this out because I need to see this in action, and I'm sure you do too. What if the Mushroom Kingdom is the future of The Last of Us?
oh,
It's like thousands of years later, and all the toads.
evolution.
And that's just how that's their echolocation now. Hi! They have to talk super loud. Mario!
Sheesh.
I want to see The Last of Us mod where they're all fucking toads.
We're kind of running around.
You just see them like, Mario! Oh boy!
We gotta make it happen somehow.
Yeah, this is my advanced technical know-how.
Chat GPT, how do you make a mod?
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let's ask Cherry. Not Cherry. What's his name?
Shireen.
Gemini.
Bixby.
Yeah, Bixby.
Yeah. How
do you create a mod, Bixby? All right, okay. All right, shut up.
Become an extreme pervert because most of them are just nudity.
I know, right? Running around naked. So homegirl says, please. I thought she said, I thought when she said, please cut it out. They're like, okay, cool. He's trying to cut the bullet out.
No,
I was
she's
like, all right.
Stop doing that. Stop to cut it out. Cut it out.
I think she's coming. She's like, all right, you got a knife? She's like, yeah, okay, now cut it out. I was like, all right, cool. And then she's like, no, like down here. I was like, oh, fuck. And then it's revealed she's with child.
This is my last chance to get the liposuction I've always wanted.
Get the 10 pounds.
It's terrible on my back.
You got 30 seconds. Cut it out. She's like, what? She's like, how should I cut it? Yeah, deep. How deep? Deeper than you know. I'm like, I don't know. And then she's like, what she said? Something with a V. Vertical. I don't know. Transaxit.
This.
You're doing a good job. Keep going. Is it out? Is it out? Is it out?
Nah, yeah, you're doing good. Oh, she's like reassuring.
Is it out?
So you can tell that, she's like a medical person. She's like reinforcing and encouraging.
Yeah, it's out. It's out. It's out. Yeah, you're dead. And then she's pouring tears. I didn't mean to kill you. I would have been cool if she goes to whatever Owen. He's like, you made me do this. It's your fault. You made me do this.
Stupid dog. Dude. So that's 2 fathers down in this episode. And 1 dad is still remaining.
2 fathers down. That's a cool name for a show.
And
2 cool dads down.
Do you think it would have been more impactful if she had removed the baby?
Hell yeah, it would have been. Then she stabs it in the eye because it's infected.
I mean, why would it be infected? It's not The Walking Dead, man. There was nothing...
Because she died. I thought she was gonna get up.
Not The Walking Dead. Different rules.
Oh yeah, stupid. It's not in the air.
Yeah. So like, I don't know, right? I'm just trying to weigh the merits of like this just being the impact, or she just let. Not only did she do all her stuff, but as deeply as because like this whole season, it felt like she was supposed to have changed and started to grow through this journey, but it's just been so compressed that they haven't allowed her to grow. She still just behaves like the same Ellie, but this at least was impactful and it felt like she was learning from this and growing.
She was actually sorry for the first time.
Yeah, but apparently not enough to act that she was still too scared. And it's like I thought your pivotal moment of going beyond that was Joel dying and you just being.
I'll be like, oh, you want me to cut? Okay.
Huh?
Crack. There you go. You're free. She'd be like, man, I ain't trying to adopt another kid. What the fuck I'm gonna do with this one? What the fuck do I give this one to? So like, hey, just go with your mom.
I I don't know. Like I don't know if it'd be more impactful if the baby was out and she had saved it.
All right, you open the baby, but you leave the baby there and walk away.
But the problem with that would be, I guess, that then they'd be stuck with the baby, and then what would they do? Just turn around completely.
It'll turn into that fucking video game. What's it called? The one with the baby in the back. With Remen, what's his name? Fuck.
Norman Reedus.
There you go.
Yeah, the walking guy.
The walking space.
Um, yeah. That was what I was thinking when that happened.
You know what would have been badass? Okay, she takes the baby out and then puts the baby in her arms and just walks away.
And then what? She'd have to turn around.
But the baby dead.
Yeah, and then there's that. Would the baby be alive or dead? Why would it die?
Then it turn around and starts biting people.
I don't know, man. I've seen people open many boxes where it says like "don't cut" or "fragile," and they just cut the fuck out of all the products inside.
I know that because I've done that once. I'm like, oh fuck.
A surgeon, and she's definitely just like cut things to kill them. So,
She's like, yeah, sure. With my practice of saving lives.
Anyway, so Tommy and Jesse stumble on her, looking all they said.
She's like, don't look, don't look.
Yeah, and
It's too
Tommy
late.
is receptive. And
It's
he's
already
cool.
dead. She dead.
Oh, that guy died.
And then and they're like, all right. So they walk away like, come here, don't look. I thought she was gonna take the map with her to see what, more insight on their plans. But I guess not.
Well, she wasn't the logical one. Remember, she wasn't the one who planned and strategized. It was Dina.
Dino time. So they go back to the theater, and then Tommy's trying to give her the pep talk, like, hey, they were part of it too, all right? They were there. Yeah, but this homie actually saved me, so yeah.
Yeah.
So they got the pep talk, it's like, all right, let me go get the shit ready to go so we could be gone early in the morning. And they're like, all right, cool. And then Jesse and then Ellie is like, I know. I came back for you because I know you would have done the same. Say, hell yeah, we're brothers to the end.
He's like, man, being alive, so cool.
And then you hear the ruckus gunshots. You're like, what is happening? This is the first thing you do.
Somebody's on his phone in the movie.
Instead of being cautious and going around and seeing, no, let's just storm through the front door like nothing happened. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? Go on top, go around. But now he goes out through the front door. This deer must have a side door or something.
Just how did she drop Tommy so easily?
Because she's big and buff. Remember that?
Yeah.
Fucking thing.
Well, and Tommy is a little bit.
Ooh. And then I got him. And then I told him.
I can't. I still, man. He lost all of his aura, and then he farmed it off screen, so that does not count for nothing.
Got his orange back. And then I call him a bitch. So he got shot in the leg, probably in the chest. Who knows? He's down. He's crouching. And fucking Jesse just storms through the thing. Wow, he got shot somewhere. Oh, he's back. It's Jesse. What a twist. And it's Abby holding the gun. And Ellie is like quick to surrender because the gun is pointed at Jesse. You kill my friends. And I know I kill your friends. And me and you could be friends.
Thank you for being a
We
friend.
could do it every weekend.
Travel down the road and back again.
Thank you for being our friends.
If you had a party, you would look at the table and you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and you'd open it, the card, and it would say, "Thank you for being a friend." Sorry, it's been a long time since I watched that show. Anyway,
Thank you for being a friend.
thank you.
How many are left? Is everybody already got taken out? Get the black girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, you got still that the Hispanic girl that the guy who kicked her in the ribs. You still need him.
Oh, we're not talking about Golden Girls.
But thank you for being a friend.
Yeah, that's Manny, and we don't know where Manny is. He's MIA. I hope Tommy killed him, but also I would like to see him die on screen.
Yeah, me too.
You know, that guy was a douche.
She like fucking just stab him in the eyeballs
He kicked
repeatedly.
Ellie hard in the ribs for no reason. He was a jerk about it. He scratched my Microsoft Dynamics CD in broad daylight.
Now that's a crime against all humanity.
Scratched my Microsoft Dinosaur CD. um, yeah, and there were like 6 other people. Yeah.
Yeah. So Abby's like, I'll let you live. I give you life and I'll take it from you. And you hear a gunshot like The Walking Dead. So there's a chunk ladder.
We've all heard that with speech, Mom.
Exactly. I'm gonna take you out with this chancla across the forehead.
I gave you life, I can take it back. That's not how it works, Mom.
Fucking return policy up in this bitch. What is this? No, the Costco.
Do you have the receipt?
After
Yeah.
40 years, you don't need Costco. Anyway, so Abby shoots her, probably, or she. A gun goes off, face to black, and then we go, Abby, wake up, to this random guy, and just like, oh, are you up? I guess I am up now.
Man, all right. So I'm calling it now. I'm calling this whole. Okay, so I'm gonna say the first 2 episodes of the next season in 2 freaking years is gonna be flashbacks or whatever. Like it's gonna show Jesse and Tommy going in the city and all that. But first, it's gonna start with Abby and them leaving the area and then like doing some humanitarian bullshit to get you to like her. And then it'll flash to Jesse and Tommy raiding them, and then them being like, "Oh, but we're friends. We gotta stay together. We need the power of God in anime." And then by episode 3, it's just all Abby and
All her abs.
yeah, she's gonna be all superhuman jacked because the internet's gonna bully her into working out like crazy. And she's gonna have Chris Hemsworth and Hugh Jackman as her
Fucking posters.
workout buddies.
What occasions?
And everybody's gonna love Abby way more than they like Ellie, even though all the terrible things. And yeah, the script is gonna flip real quick, and they're gonna be like, it's hard to pick a favorite in this. There are no good guys, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah, Abby, it's one of the guys.
Literally, bro.
Let's watch it get real. uh, yeah, that's how I think next season is gonna play out.
You fucking nailed it on the head. That's exactly what happens.
I'm saying like bookmark this episode.
That's exactly what's gonna happen, and it's good. The whole season is gonna be about Abby's story, and then when to get season 4, then that's the final conversation.
Yeah,
Confrontation.
they won't even show who she shot until I'm gonna say episode 4. I'm saying 4 right now.
It's gonna be fucking a Biggie diss track to Tupac. Remember? Who shot you? So and I'm thinking that they're gonna be friends at the end because they're gonna get over this past trauma. It's gonna be a bigger bully. What's the same? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I feel like the Scars are gonna revolt and they're gonna go towards Jackson, and I don't know, they're gonna join the Wolf Pack. Don't mess with the Wolf Pack. Yes, that's how that is gonna go. The Last of Us might return, but I don't know if we will return to do that. So up in the air.
Yeah.
Because
Their budgets got slashed big too.
I just said that we're not gonna be a review show anymore, but I'll make an exception because I hope you're taking your lactose intolerant medicine, because we're gonna go into dairy.
Of the show. All right.
Going back to Cali. No, let's go back into dairy.
Breathe that dairy air.
You think it's gonna be what's his name? Jack? No, fuck. What's his name? Skarsgård,
Yeah.
the actor. You think he's gonna reprise his role as Pennywise?
Why not?
I mean, because he's an actor and this is a show.
What the hell else is he gonna? Is he gonna work at Wendy's and fucking terrify people who go up to order?
Here's your order.
That guy was never meant to make prolonged eye contact with any other human being.
Dude, and then he does that the water, the fucking saliva gibbers.
That's why
I'm gonna look it up now. Let's see if pricing is right. Hold on, I gotta look this shit up.
If
he is,
out all
we're doing it, bro. If he is, we're doing it. Is Scotch Guard
Good
reprising.
No, recommend Scotch Guard on your t-shirts. Just drink the milkshake and hope for the best. All right, so so we were like, oh, what else should we talk about this week? And I sent a link, and I was like, or maybe I didn't send the link. I'm pretty sure I did.
The link.
And I was like, yeah, let's talk about this show right here, Kung Fury. And you were like, yeah, bet, let's do it. Awesome, great, can't wait. And I was like, yeah, man, it's only like 20 minutes. You can knock it out. And you didn't watch it, but
he is. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, cool. So, Kung Fury. So whatever, man. I'm gonna talk about it. I don't care.
You fucking talk about it. Go ahead, go. I'm gonna look at the clip right now.
A while ago, and I watched like part of it, and I felt like I wasn't committed enough because I felt like I needed to devote more attention to that show.
I was watching it. The neon. Oh shit. That's what I tell you. The dog gets flipped out by a machine. He picks him up literally and he flips him off. I was like, see, look.
That's flips him off.
I was watching it, and then this
there you go at the minute 3 mark. Awesome. So, whatever, man. Fuck it. If I felt like I was watching 27 movies in that 21 minutes. I felt like like 7 minutes. Really, like 7 movies. It really felt like a lot of movies. Like it cured my low T. Like I went up to get a snack because I think it was 4 hours long, not 20 minutes. And when I came back, my wife was pregnant. Like
this is fucking insane, bro. It looks like an AI experience.
It's bonkers. It's so fun, man. It's really cool. Anyway,
so let's reset for the people. It's Kung Fu Fury takes place in like a futuristic you say what, apocalyptic, or just a normal neon city in Japan. Flying cars, flying superhero. Think of a Bollywood movie, over the top action scenes. I don't know if you've seen one, but carry on.
I don't know. We reviewed one, I think. Yeah. So okay, to spoil it, he never gets Kung Furious at all. He's more just like Kung mildly aggravated. Like he doesn't. It's really. I don't want to spoil. Like I know this is our whole thing, but it's just like it doesn't take itself seriously, and it's just fun. It's so good. It's so fun, and it doesn't waste your time, even though it's just all nonsense.
He goes back. Yeah, it's like fighting
And
robots. He's flying on a helicopter. He's on a car.
I try to compare what drug this trip would be most like, and
LSD.
man, I don't know. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drug, kids. So if you're watching this,
Caffeine. Um, it's just, but the reason I was looking into it again is because the second movie is supposed to be coming out this summer, and it's supposed to be like a feature length movie, and I don't know how it's gonna be like. Yeah, you know Tatsu. I love Tatsu, man, at Magic Mountain.
yes,
But like on that second loop, I'm like, is the loop over? Is it over? Are we done? Are we done? Are we still doing this? Oh my god! Oh my god! Still? That I love that ride, but that's how I feel every damn time on that loop. I'm like,
I can't go on those fucking roller
my
coasters.
stomach's like, later, bitch. I'm
and
like,
your
come
balls
back.
are and your balls are like right here, like you're like a
Oh,
Balchinian.
Oh, dude, you walk like you're about to have a high noon duel for like 20 minutes after that shit. Woo, woo.
You're like
But yeah, that's how I feel with this 20-minute freaking version. So I can't fathom a 2-hour
balls
version.
to the wall. It's speed. Doesn't waste your time. It goes from one scene to another. You know, he's like
But
a action 80 action hero.
supposedly they finished filming in 2019.
Oh.
And it's just been like hung up with licensing or whatever. So it's supposed to be coming out, and I'm excited.
So I'll give it the time of day. I've just been busy. I apologize, and I'll give you a fur adjustment next week.
I mean, you went through like 300 episodes of Bleach.
I forgot. Okay, I just forgot. I forgot what it was. I bookmarked it, and I was like, "What is this?" And I forgot about it, and I came back. I'm like, "Oh, that's what it was."
Oh yeah, and then my name is one of his throwaway like tough guy lines, and it's very funny to me.
All right,
like
say what's this?
knock knock, and then the kung fu master is like, "Who's there?" Because you never say that in a fight, and you never answer the knock knock. And then his this knuckle sandwich, and it's really stupid.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's very funny. Yeah,
A knuckle sandwich.
is
It's just like Jason Momoa in the Minecraft movie. Over the top stupidity.
I would not know.
He's trying to outdo the other actor, which is Jack Black. Which is pretty bad.
They should have cast Jack Block.
Or Cock Block. Or Block.
So that's our time. Remember, we are twice as funny at twice the speed. So if
I
you
feel like
guys
we're solid, bro. Solid connection. You know, me and him. Like I said, stuff is gonna start coming to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. It's gonna be a spooky season earlier than we expect.
yeah, because I love that.
And other crazy stuff. So don't be afraid. If you start seeing creepy stuff pop in the channel, just hold on. It's gonna get what's it called? It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
How could they be afraid of that? You've been on the channel from the beginning.
Boo. It was me all along, Batman. How many reveals?
What's that old? Oh, and that was the other thing, man. Isaac from The Last of Us. He was also the voice of Batman. Bruce Wayne, because they were different characters in some Batman radio show or something. So like game recognized game, like I also was Batman. Like yeah, he was good, man. I'm Batman.
There you go.
Yeah, so I want to check that out too. He's pretty cool, man. And I swear he was something else.
He's something else.
But I digress.
So, Mr. Isaac, we recognize your game and we appreciate everything you did and do. And you're in love with Abby.
Oh, we're just friends.
We're distant friends.
I don't know. What's it matter, man? Like, aren't rules out the window in that world?
Apparently so. You get to cut out people's babies out. Finish them, babality.
Get over here.
Hey, Bert, get over here.
Oh, look at you. You're just so cute. Get over
here. Pick me up.
You've unfrozen my heart.
I like that version of Unphrase My Heart. Okay, now we're rambling.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, guys, check out all the channels, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, not Twitch, TikTok. And soon we're gonna be on Kick, I guess, somehow. Maybe. I don't know. Passion project, I guess. Kick. I don't know what to do in Kick. It's scary.
Yeah. So if we got our Nintendo Switch 2 already, and
we do,
haven't unlocked it for us to play it. Isn't that
there you
cool?
go. Thank you, Hitman.
That's a thing that they do.
Hitman unlocked our 3D printed Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo can eat a fat one, man. Oh my god. Somebody else take over with the multiplayer. Because their games are so fun, but no, not like this. Pirating is the way.
Dude, I want to freaking play the new Mario Kart. It's up to 20 players on one map, just rolling.
Yeah, and they're just letting everybody in.
Can't wait to us roll up. Like, what's up, Don? Let's go.
It's like Mario's mustache has its own fucking cart.
The nose and the mustache has their own little face just going down the road.
Oh, where did you go?
And Luigi. Who's your favorite racer before we end? Who do you race with?
King Boo. Always on.
Mine's either Yoshi or Bowser Jr. or Bones.
Hello.
That's my always go-to. With that being said, guys, the Yoshi talk.
I can never play Yoshi in like Mario Party because he always presents. He always turns around and backs that thing up, and I'm like, dude, can't Birdo, who apparently is genderless, just like produce eggs out of her mouth? Or
it's a distraction tactic. That's why Yoshi is trying to get the edge over you guys.
Like how they gotta
Yoshi.
Never mind.
Yoshi.
Yeah, but he even like looks back at it.
That's what I'm saying. Yoshi.
He puts his hands on his knees with his built-in saddle.
He's born to ride, bro. He's born to ride.
So anyway, the end of the day gotta end.
With that being said, this is and has been the Hitman and the Zombie show. Thank you, Cocklocker. I am Ready Zombie. Till next time, much love and peace.
745. Check it out, we on the scene with the dopest review show you ever seen. We got a hitman and a zombie, best believe, bringing you the heat, it's about to get crazy. The hitman and the undead, coming at you live, spit 5 rounds, we won't compromise. We're doing movies, games, and everything in between. Get ready, y'all, for the dopest review scene.